Hello
And
there.
that's why gardens are
I'm
awesome.
Ollie Johnson, and this is the first part of the playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. I'm here as usual with Sam and Ian. How are you doing, guys?
I'm doing great.
Great,
I'm doing
good,
pretty
good.
good myself.
Yeah. And cool. And this is Final Fantasy IX. We spent a good half hour or so talking about what we'd stream today, and many ideas were floated.
Many ideas were floating like a turd in a toilet bowl.
Ah,
But
yes, Final Fantasy IX, my second favourite Final Fantasy game.
This is my first favourite Final Fantasy game.
it's also the original creator's favourite Final Fantasy game.
I'm kind of glad that it didn't do, like, in a morbid way, I'm kind of glad that this didn't do better than it did, because if it had, Square Enix would have ruined it by now.
Well, look, I will say the thing is, I think in a way, because of the I'm just going to say this now for the Final Fantasy Wars, there's different preferences for each game is so dramatically different in each way that I don't think you can objectively say which one is the best. There are things about 9 that I love more than 7, but there's things in 7 I enjoy more than 9. And 8 is a mixed bag. It has some really good stuff that I enjoy, and I love the idea of Balam Garden and the world and everything. I just find Squall to be intolerable.
And Renoa.
Oh, Renoa
I didn't have a
can
problem with Renoa, but Squall was a dick.
Yeah, I kind of wanted Squall to do a whole murder thing where, when no one's looking, he's got a basement in the garden where he's kidnapped Renoa and he's like fed her into a meat grinder and then like minced her into hot dogs and then served it to Zell.
Right, Battles it. Ah, I see. High
Sure is
speed mode.
dark.
So, does high speed mode disable trophies?
No, it shouldn't. No, these ones done here will not do anything to your trophies.
Ah.
The ones done in the configuration menu will disable your trophies.
Ah, yes, Zidane. The guy who broke the mold.
Right, we
He's a
agreed
saint.
that we would name everyone something different this time. So what are we calling?
Did you know, Ollie, notice that the character naming screen is different than the PS1 version.
I know, I have noticed.
Hey, look, you can give them random names as well if you press triangle. Okay, so who would you say is more of a Zidane?
Uh,
No, I don't
If-
think,
if-
like, I mean, what would be a good name to give him?
I mean, if it were up to me, I would call him Sam.
I kind of knew that was... Is it because of the whole thing with him and Dagger?
Yeah. Call
Does this mean
Liz
that
Dagger.
Oh, well, Dagger
would be-
Liz.
Yeah.
So we're just basing it on people we know, no pop culture references, no.
Does this mean that when I did this before and I did this same thing, I named Amaranth Ollie, and I don't know why.
I'd say Ollie is more of a VV.
I don't know. I kind of see you more as a VV.
I see myself more as a Steiner.
Oh no, that'd be the ultimate irony. Ollie
Oh,
is Steiner.
here's an idea. We could name them after characters from other things and just do impressions as they talk or something.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. So what should we do Zidane as?
I don't know who would be a good Zidane.
Okay, so he's perverse.
Archer?
I don't know. Archer doesn't seem to fit here.
Bojack.
He's not depressed enough to be Bojack. I think Amaranth's more of a
Oh.
Bojack.
We could just give them funny names, or we could do a mixture of all three. As long as
Okay.
we rename
Okay.
them, it doesn't matter. So, with that in mind, what shall we call Zidane? Or Zidane, or however you pronounce it?
Let's see. Think of it like a really perverted, confident character.
Fruity Bon.
I'm not naming him Minotaur. I'm telling you that right now. We are not naming our protagonist after Minoru Minotaur.
Let's see. What about Brock from Pokemon? He's perverted.
Especially in the abridged one where he likes to fuck Pokemon.
Let's see.
Be quiet.
Master Roshi.
Oh, Roshi. Yeah, do Roshi. Just call him Roshi.
Roshi?
Yeah, just call him Roshi.
Going once, going twice.
Sold to the perverted guy.
Ironically, he has a tail.
No, it'd be ironic if he was Goku.
Too bad Goku's not a perv, though.
No, he's completely, oblivious to that. I want a divorce. Me too, I'm hungry.
Let's see.
Right, Roshi it is then.
Okay.
Oh god. What are we going to call Dagger?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. It's me, Roshi. Hey, Roshi, you sure are late. Alright, so where's the boss? Ain't here yet. Oh yeah, you can steal from him, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Steal all his shit.
Do you mind if I voice the boss guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Baku.
Because I'm going to use my old voice for him.
Huh. I did play the PS1 version of this before, like the day before I bought this on the PSN. Oh, Sin is dead.
Oh. Okay, we've successfully stolen all of his shit.
Oh wow, that was a quick one. Okay, Ollie, kick his ass.
Huh. Critical.
It'd be funny if he took damage every time he fell over.
Yeah, that would make it feel a bit more authentic.
Unfortunately, you only name the playable characters.
Oh, my head. Go easy, you guys. Hey, fools. You're looking a lot better. Gwahahaha. All right, let's start this meeting already.
Yeah, you sound like the Yogi Bear.
Exactly. Here's the plan. Tantalus, the infamous band of daring thieves, that's us, is heading to the kingdom of Alexandria. Our mission to kidnap the heir to the throne, Princess Garnet.
I'll take it from here, so listen up. Our ship's about to dock in Alexandria. And when it does, we're gonna put on our costumes and perform I Want to Be Your Canary, the most popular play in all of Alexandria. Break a leg, Marcus, because you're playing the lead. Leave the acting to me. Of course, the real kidnappers will be Blank and Roshi. I'll distract the audience from backstage with these little buggers. Can't stand our globs. But I'll manage, so don't worry about me. And that'll be your cue, Roshi.
You bet. You're gonna kidnap the real babe. Now, and get me some picnic baskets.
Are you real or am I hallucinating? I think I'd say I was real either way, so how can you be sure? What prompts the question?
Is this Half-Life
Or Final Fantasy? The TV will be turned off in 5 minutes, will it? Fuck. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to cut down on the language.
Must we?
No. Oh, bugger. Oh, something's happened with my console. Oh, there we go. Huh.
I'm hoping for real because I'd like to think the conversation I had with my dad actually happened. Oh, something good happened to him.
Huh.
Maybe.
Well, I'm glad something good happened.
Okay, so who's gonna be Vivi?
We could just give him a random name. Like, I don't know. Like, we don't have to limit naming to one formula.
Honourable nobles of Trina.
Newt Newt.
What? Why are there two? Oh, right.
Oh, yeah. No. Square is to do the card game, so that implies the person who play cards. Speaking of, check the bushes.
Check the
beneath
bushes.
The hippo person. Yeah, check them because you can get treasure from them.
This is the one with Necron, right? Yes, this is that one. Why don't you name him Iviv? I suppose we could. We have pledged to rename everyone something. This. Oh, hello, Doug. Oh, hold on. There was an action there. Let's see what that was. Oh, it was just to read the sign.
Dear Journal, I met this strange little kid with a weird black face and a pointy hat. Do 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 do.
Why don't we just call him Bait?
Huh?
Why? It's another
Call him-
thing. Why bait?
Trust me, it will become funnier when Steiner joins the party.
He gave him trading cards. Let's do the jump rope. Ow. Oh. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to do it that time, but I might as well try. No, that's not, it's just not happening, is it? Alright. So, let's have a look at this ticket then. comes with the all-time favorite. He got past Transcuja easily enough, but he could never kill Necron. Only noblemen and ticket holders may pass through this gate. Looks like we can't get into this show. Blast it.
Well, let's go down the alleyways.
Hey, you made me miss you, little klutz. That wasn't my fault, was it?
No. He's a hippo. That means he's naturally clumsy. Or is that racist in this world?
Dante.
I don't think he's a hippo. He looks more like a dog to me.
Phew, that should do it. Well, it's been a long day.
Bad impression of Dante.
I'll let you see the show if you become my slave. Oh my god, is that... How bad actually is that? No, I don't want to. Okay, later. I've never actually said no to that before. I wanted to see what happened.
Yeah, you'll have to come back and, you know...
Come back and what?
Just come back. Just go back to that particular area and then agree to be a slave.
Alright. You go stand over there and see if anyone's coming. All clear? Yeah, it's clear. Funniest part was when he thought I was rooting for him. He said, of course I'm not like watching... Of course I'm not. I like watching Necron kill you. Into the steeple.
Now we get to learn about save mechanics.
It's very dangerous. You go first. Oh. Sorry about that, Kupo. That's Kupo. He's a Moogle. Kupo. Sorry, I enter you in Moogle Diary. If you want to save game, just ask us Moogles. Say hi to Mosh in the castle for me. Mosh.
I wonder if he knows Thrasher.
Well, yes, Cooper, a very special one, Cooper. Hey, wait, I thought I ordered you up here. Right, the play's gonna start if we don't hurry. Is there any chance, or hope, or even a possibility I'll be allowed to join some of these FIFA streams? We're not streaming FIFA. I've never owned a sports sim in my life. Unless, I ask out of curiosity. No, you don't. I'm arguing with you. Well, I'm sure you do.
I'm just looking at that Sideshow Bob and Cecil meme where it goes, you know, Bob, I've been rather enjoying New Japan Pro Wrestling. Ah, yes, I too have been enjoying Shin Ninyon Pirasu.
I ask out of curiosity. Perhaps.
Well, we don't really do FIFA, so.
Oh, Sam. Alright, what do we name Vivi?
Let's see, Vivi's personality. I always thought he was a bit of a shy character.
Okay, so who do you think's shy?
Okay, a shy person. Mm,
I would have to ask. Should we name him Popo?
Yes, let's call him Popo.
Popo, okay. That's what you want.
Okay, both of them have been Dragon Ball characters so far.
Okay, so we've got to make the rule for now for a bit of diversity, no more Dragon Ball characters.
Okay.
So no Bulma, no Chi-Chi, no Zarbon.
My name's
No
Pop
Mr. Satan.
Received 92 gil.
God, I don't trust that pug kid.
Final Fantasy, of course. I think you already know that, but since I'm a curious mood, I thought I'd humor you. Ooh, we finally made it. After this wall, we'll be inside the castle.
Well, I should also point out for Jack's sake that Ollie is sending me a copy of Bridge Crew.
Yes. I don't know how it plays without the VR headset. I happened across a copy of... I happened to buy the digital copy because, well, hell if I can be asked to change discs.
Yeah, Ollie is what we call in, the ancient language of us, a cheap, lazy bastard.
Oh, it's a man. It's a man, baby.
She definitely looks like she's been beaten with the ugly stick.
I think she should have a dude's voice.
Hey, Beatrix, do you think
Dr. Girlfriend voice.
Hey, Beatrix, do you think I should cut my mustache?
The paper thing was...
Fine, I'll tell you what, I'll do Dr. Girlfriend's voice for her.
Okay.
Can someone help me get these cuffs off? I'm starting to dislike you strangers. Although sadly Dagger seems more like the kind of person to have a Dr. Girlfriend voice. Dagger, you have the voice of an angel with a terrible voice. Thank you. That's the sweetest thing anyone said to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place long, long ago. Our heroine, Princess Cornelia, is taught from her lover Marcus. She has to flee the castle only to be captured by her father, King Leo. When our story begins, Marcus, having heard of this, crosses swords with the king. And now, your royal majesty, Queen Bra, your highness, the princess, noble ladies and lords, and fruit of viewers, Tantalus proudly presents, I want to be your canary. Now give me your picnic baskets.
Bereft of father, bereft of mother, Marcus, thou hast lost even thy love. Fortune hath escaped thee.
Oh my god.
What then shalt thou live?
It's a shame we can't keep the...
Steal. Damn, this is too fast.
It's a shame we don't keep the original names, because the knight is named Steiner.
Ah,
Ah!
ah. Right, you have lost a brother to his
What
feet.
ho! Out, vermin, away! Thou darest burying that sword, although stand in my way will be crushed.
Treacherous Leo, my kinsman's suffering will not be in vain, for I will inflict incomparable pain. The text going too fast.
Just some stage effects.
Yeah, the stage effect magic. Voice neck problem. When we get to him, I mean, it has a Star Wars line, why not?
Yeah. Ah.
Holy. Clamp pinch, that's a real move. Taste steel. Taste steel. What did you do? Justice. I...
Dude, Sinner sucks.
Yeah, Senna does suck. You know, the weird thing is that their stats actually determine certain other characters' things in the game.
Huh.
Well, you see, Senna, each of the members of Tantalus are actually connected to certain other characters later in the game. Like,
Grr.
I think Senna is connected to Ico.
Thou hast not seen the last of me, Marcus.
If Prince Schneider were to marry Princess Cornelia, the baby would reign. 'Tis foolishness. If all were so easy, why, none would suffer in this world. Ah. Ah.
Necron's a while away. But...
Yeah, he's literally the last boss. Right, you've got to be quick with the quick time events here to get a good score. If you get 100 of them to like it, you get a trophy.
Well, we could be here a while then. Ah, crap. Because I missed one. And
Well,
now I'm not
yeah.
leaving without that trophy.
And also, if you get a good score and you talk to Queen Braun, you get a good item. Don't worry, Ollie, you'll get it.
Bugger.
Bugger.
58.
Give them the encore. Bravo, bravo, encore. It's too bad we can't name Thorn and Zorn.
What would you have named them? Well, I didn't miss one.
I would probably call them, name them after
Oh.
Jim Sterling characters.
Yep, out of 100 nobles watching, 100 were impressed. Queen Brian was quite impressed. No,
Okay,
always
go on.
leave. They demand an encore. No, always leave them hungry. They shower you with 10,000 gil.
Right, now, Ollie, this is important. Once you gain control of Steiner...
you were
Run-
going to Scott Steiner.
No, yeah, when you regain control of Steiner, go back to Queen Braun and she'll give you some items to, quote, help grab hold of,
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, are you going to do the whole thing where you try and get all of the knights to go after, tell all the knights to go after the princess?
I get the feeling I should.
Yeah, you'll have to come back to this room that you're currently in for the knights that Steiner gets, because I know where all of them are. One of them's annoying because of his pattern of running through the hall.
Mm-hmm.
You need to
Right.
trick his AI.
Could I join the stream, please? I'm bored. What do you reckon, guys?
It's up to you.
No,
I should
don't
note
wanna-
though, I've got to quickly just put some stuff in the oven. So I know this is a weird time at the beginning, but it's getting close to dinner time, so we'll better start the oven.
Okay.
But I will be right back.
Yeah. I don't. They're sleeping so soundly. I don't really want to be a dictator here, but. According to Recon, the royal box should be right above these stairs. Got it. Let's get this over with before the finale. Hurry! Leisurely stroll. Soldier, anything to report? No, ma'am, nothing to report. That is a really impractical outfit.
Yeah.
No, alright, I wasn't. I did that one by accident. I didn't mean to go over there. Leisurely stroll. Whoa. Whoa. She sure is dressed funny. Let's see here. Oh no, you see. I just thought maybe you were the one I'd been waiting for all this time.
Excuse me, you were waiting for me? Do you mock me? Then I shall take my leave of you. No, I don't know you. So,
Who the heck was that?
I must go.
We are in trouble. Trouble, are we in? This is terrible. Our heads Queen Braun will have. Hurry, we must. It's always up to you, Ollie. Yeah. We are in trouble. Trouble, are we in? See, but you see, it's not. The right way, that is not. I know it's not the right way. Really, do you? Now is not the time to wonder. Hurry to Queen Run, must we? That is not the right way. Not the right way, I know. Now we're stopped.
Back.
Hey, Sam. Her Majesty is busy. Come back later. Is it an emergency? What?
Does listening to Thorn and Zorn's theme suddenly make you think of the Inquisition?
Yeah. Invite me or down, it's your decision. Unlike the Trump administration, the box stocks with you. Yeah, see it. Right there. Link. She did leave her seat a while ago.
Here's an idea. Make the Queen the red guy.
Your Majesty, it seems the Princess Scarlet has run up for the royal pendant. Well, of order. What did you thinking? General Patrice, Your Majesty, and Captain, she doesn't remember his name. Right, names for Steiner.
Right. Steiner. Ooh.
I mean, that's
Who's a
a name.
pompous ass. One person I was thinking of is Rimmer.
Marvelous.
That's perfect.
Oh god, Captain Rimmer.
Permission to look smug, sir.
Invite me or down, it's your decision. Unlike the Trump administration, the buck stopped with you. Actually, the buck does stop with. Oh, right, I guess the buck doesn't stop with me at the Trump administration. But. Yeah. I don't know, I don't.
Also, need to stop.
What do you think, guys?
Keep kicking me in the face.
Assemble.
Sorry, Liz was asleep and she's right next to me on the sofa, but the way she sleeps is she keeps raising her leg and slowly slamming a knee into my face.
Oh, President Seneca. Oh, what are you talking about? There's only 2 of you. Where are the other 6?
I'm just imagining Rimmer. I'm just imagining I'm just imagining that angry face he makes. You know, the one where you remember where he crashes in season 11.
Yeah.
That whenever he's angry. Where are the other 6? Oh yeah, Rimmer. Why are you useless good-for-nothings? I bring orders from the Queen. Get dressed and go find Princess Scarlet. Right, go back and speak to Queen Braun. Also, you can run, Ollie.
What's Mognet? Is that...
That's the thing where you keep... That's part of a side quest, but you keep... Like, you deliver letters to other Mughals. Sometimes they'll give you items.
Ah,
What the... Hold on a second. What the fuck have you found? Petra. No.
I told you nitwits to go search for the princess. It's with these streams the bomb stops with you. Yeah, well, unlike the Trump administration, I actually care what my colleagues have to say.
Right. Now, if you go speak to Queen Braun, she'll give you an item.
Yeah.
Which, because you've got...
Oh, yeah.
you've got...
Which way was that again?
Queen Braun was upstairs. But also, if you talk to all of the knights, and then talk to the knight at the top of the tower when you're going up to speak to Queen Braun, well, when you're trying to continue the story, you'll get an elixir.
A moonstone.
Those are very... There's only 10 of those in the game. Apparently, they're very important. They can be useful. Okay, so...
They can be used to evolve Clefairy into Clefable.
Shh. Beast Killer and Shell.
Oh, he already has Beast Killer and can't use Shell. So
it'll be useful for Garnet, at least.
Yeah. There's no reason for him to have that.
Okay, so now the only other sub-quest you can do here is find the other knights. You found 2 of them.
If you're in trouble, he will save the day. He's brave and he's fearless, come what may.
Come what may.
You don't need to go this way.
Mission would go astray. He's Arnold, Donald,
remember.
More reliable than garden stream. Right, if you go into all the other rooms, you'll find other knights, and you can tell them to go look for Garnet. Now, there's one knight that comes out in that one room with the hallway and stuff. But getting hold of him's the more annoying part.
What? There seems to be a hit.
So you're skipping the finding the knights thing.
Oh, no, I didn't actually mean to do that. So, where do I go?
Right, they're in different rooms in the castle.
Ah,
So go into all the rooms in the castle. Like, I know 1 or 2 of them are in the libraries. So if you go back into the castle and look in the different rooms, they're in them.
Should I let him leave the Knights of Pluto?
It doesn't matter what you do, he will,
I really want to let you go, but now is not the time. Go find Princess Garnet.
Right, so that's that one done. There should be 2 of them, I think there's 2 more of them upstairs in the other 2 rooms. Right, try the ones upstairs. Right, these rooms up here, I think there's, they have 2 rooms each.
Right. Ah, it's Quinna.
Yeah, weird, right?
Hmm.
Is that Quinna, or is it just one of the same
Yes.
species?
That is Quenna for some reason. Right, there's no more in here. Try the other side. Well, try the other side of the staircase. I should warn as well, one of the more annoying parts is there is a character who keeps coming out, and you've got to like get the right pattern to get him.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, him. Oh, yeah, getting hold of him. Yeah, basically he will react to where you're going.
Yes, sir. I'm looking, sir. Right. Yeah. Got him.
Okay, good. There should be one in the kitchen through the door you keep going through, who is just trying to eat.
Bite the bullet, you worthless grub. Whatever goes in. Huh.
Whatever, Captain. I'm so hungry.
Huh.
Yeah, you daft
Ooh.
twat.
Where
That's
the
not him, sir.
Where the f***ing Knights of Pluto? We're well hard.
Yeah, I can
Fucking
imagine
hell.
that night. Yeah, I can imagine that night being Lister.
Fucking hell, are you dead or not? I feel like a rat twat. Right, the other one, that should be all of them in the castle. There should be one by the water out front.
6 into Hagen. Sitting here watching the water always brings peace to my soul. Care to have a seat, Captain? Now is not the time. By order of the Majesty, we must go search for Princess Garnet. What? This calls for immediate action. Well, I like his enthusiasm. Right, where now?
I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I like the cut of his jib.
You're not going to invite me, are you? What do you reckon, guys?
I said it's up to you, I really don't mind.
It's up to you.
Yeah, then. Oh no. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. Alright then. I think we should. There you go. Oh, there's one. Nobody's come this way. Oh, a different one. So, does that count as one of them?
Yeah, blank, that's blank in disguise, just so you know.
Ah,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, so that's blank. The other two are gonna actually be in the other tower.
Yeah.
You there, stop that immediately. Go search for Princess Garnet. Yes, sir, at once, sir. So, how you doing?
Well enough, thanks.
Good.
Kind of bored. Not much to do.
And one of them's on the staircase, I seem to remember.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Oh. Captain Rimmer, do you climb this tower for exercise too? No, I'm searching for Princess Garnet. Huh. I want to reach the top of them, but at my age I get so short of breath. Was there an extra one? Oh, have I found them all?
You should have. If you talk to him about it, he'll actually list them.
Most inspirational writer out loud, oh. Yeah, so you've given orders to the most famous artillerist in the realm. And also... so you've given orders to the only man who can name all the girls in town. Navigating in the neighbourhood. To the winner of last year's cannonball race. Yeah, I think I got them all. He just gave me an elixir.
Yeah, that means you got them all.
Well done.
Fatigue rears its ugly head. No, I must persevere. The princess must be found. She's right there.
Okay, Dad.
Wait, over there. It's Princess Garnet. Being hounded by brigands. Fear not, princess, your night is coming. I love this bit. I love this cutscene.
Oh,
It made me laugh
this
so
cutscene
much as
well.
a kid.
Yeah, I remember it.
Makes it more funny now he's called Rimmer.
you goit!
I
Suicide!
remember that smile. I remember that
You
smile.
goit!
I'm surrounded by goits. All your goits.
I'm a what?
You heard.
Everyone's a goit, Sam. Only most of them are aware of it.
That was a very Rimmer thing to happen. Just the leg twitch at the end sounds it.
I can't
Yeah,
feel
sorry,
anything below my duodenum.
Very wise choice on the name, Ian. I would have gone with Elmer Fudd.
Be very quiet. I'm hunting monkeys.
Hey, we could have a bowling tournament.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting Elmers.
What in tarnation? Hold your horses there. What kind of cattle are you chasing, darling?
Oh shit! Bonnie Rabbit became a Final Fantasy character.
You should at least say you're sorry. Please pardon me, I was in a hurry, you see. Oh, wait, is she Dr. Girlfriend?
Yeah, she's Dr. Girlfriend.
Is that what we're going to call her?
Yeah.
If we can fit it. In here, I'm
8
fixing to get
characters.
ready for my baby entrance.
No, like, there isn't even space for girlfriend, let alone Dr. Girlfriend.
We can't call her Dr. G.
Well, just girlfriend then.
But we can't
But-
fit girlfriend, that's a problem.
8 letters or less. And space counts.
What about just DR girlfriend?
Again,
Well,
more than 8
girlfriend
letters.
has more than 8 letters. GIRLFRIEND. That's 10 letters.
What about just GF? Dr. GF.
Yeah, possibly. Unless we can think of a more appropriate name in the time it takes.
How about launch?
I think Ruby was more like launch.
I don't actually.
Do
I
you
wasn't
work
meaning
at
that
this
as,
theatre ship?
I wasn't meaning that as a suggestion. I just thought I'd throw that out there.
As you've no doubt suspected, the truth is, I'm actually Princess Girlfriend, heir to the throne of Alexandria.
I wish to be kidnapped right away. I doubt it's kidnapping if you go along with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's a matter of perspective.
Consent is the difference between a favour and a felony. What are you two doing? Come on, this way. Don't worry, Rivers. It's my friend, Sinner. Oh, really? Don't worry, he's useless at everything. He couldn't harm you if he tried. That hurts. I wash every morning, you know.
Look at his face, though. He literally looks like It the Clown's fat, retarded brother.
Pennywise.
Yeah. I forgot Pennywise for a second. Princess.
I thought.
Zam tells
Wow.
me when I smile I look like Pennywise from the new one.
I can see the resemblance. If you just tilt your
Be
head
right back.
lower and then smile, Ollie, there probably might be a resemblance.
I just did for a bit on the thing. You'll see it in a second.
I think it works. Earlier, I was wondering who was a better boogeyman, Pennywise or Freddy Krueger.
Well, the boogeyman was clearly the better boogeyman.
Pennywise.
Well, I guess to clarify, I mean, which of them do you think represented the most fear?
Pennywise, because he is fear.
Freddy Krueger just feeds off it.
He just appears in dreams.
The princess must be down there. I'll go first, sir. Hey, what do you
Watch the
think
death
of...
battle. I was
Captain,
disappointed.
I'm stuck, sir. What death battle is this?
I'll tell you later. You're talking.
You bought it. It's blank. Princess, I think I'm falling for you. Wow, Ollie was so chill revealing how I call him Pennywise. He's over it. Yeah. He's, I'm sorry, I know I missed one of your streams earlier. Like, we were arguing over what to stream, like, now, at that point, so I couldn't really leave. Sorry about that. This is nothing. I've been training to escape this castle. What a waste. If only you weren't a princess. We have no time for idle we have no time for idle banter. Come, let us move on. I'm not the best Dr. Girlfriend impressionist. Ian has that dubious honour.
We have no time for idle banter.
Yeah, we're renaming all the characters.
They pitted Lucy against Carnage.
Ah.
I was disappointed.
Oh, I think I can tell who won from that. Protect girls. Well, that's... Oh, please, don't excuse yourself for opting to bail on my show, boy, bye. Well, that's a shame.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
That makes me sad.
Don't excuse yourself, option of bailing on my show.
That makes me a sad panda.
How I Waha, 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 waha.
Doggy bark. Yes. In fact... Doggy!
Which dog is it?
Could be either. No? Oh, here's one of them. Come on, baby.
Oh yeah, I should also note the character portraits in this game for some characters have changed.
Come on, Phoebe. Come. Nope. No. Baby Nikki wants milk. Yes. I imagine she does. Sam, fetch her a nipple.
The nipple is currently using the toilet right now.
I'm gonna tell Liz you refer to her as the nipple. Does turning the wheel in any direction do anything? I can't remember.
That's the thing. They give you the option to do all this shit and it doesn't do a damn thing. It just pisses Senna off.
Well, I suppose that's a goal in itself.
Yeah, I should note that some of the portraits in this game have changed from the PS1 version. Like, Freya's one looks dramatically different to what she looked like originally.
I wonder if Phoebe ever wonders why Master never ever stands up. She was scared of me on my knees when we first got her. Like, you know, she was...
To be fair, she was kind of... She'd react to a lot of things when you first got her because, again, the way of dealing with her was, you know, shouting at her, which is the one thing you never do with a dog.
Well, that wasn't me, was it?
No, it wasn't you. You did nothing bad to it.
See if we can... I'll move the bag here. Phoebe? Phoebe? Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Come on, Ollie. You've got to find the way out of there.
Oh. Okay.
Do you know the way?
No, I don't know which version.
It's inside the... Come on. Come up here. Yeah. I don't think she wants to. Phoebe? Nah, she wants out. If I had the camera on like a wider angle, which I don't know how to do midstream, but if I did, you'd be able to see her.
No.
Oh, but, right. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay.
Ooh.
You're still broadcasting it though.
Yeah, it does this sometimes.
Aha! Princess, I, Rimmer, have come to your rescue.
We should have just called. It's too bad we haven't called the princess Yvonne Magruder.
Yeah, it was buffering on my end. Is it okay now? You needn't
It
worry.
should be okay.
Yeah, you're on
Good
HD.
work. This will... marvellous. This will be remembered as the Pluto Knight's finest hour. Yeah, cool. Just relax. What? You're not one of my knights. You can just leave the princess to us.
Oh, I'm not your knight yet.
This is one of my favourite battle themes in the
insert
series, by the way.
Saxophone solo here.
Non sequitur. Do you know what would make an awesome, unique bosses theme tune, like for battle in
Steiner.
Yeah. But do you know what would make a great, like, custom boss battle theme? Oh, I've stolen everything. Shinsuke Nakamura's original theme in WWE.
Yeah.
Now, if I remember correctly, I think Rimmer at some point says, "I'll never give up" during this fight. But you can do that dramatically.
The fact he can steal from Steiner just proves one thing. He was
What?
fucking holding out on us.
Yeah. I'll never give up. Crichton!
Orglobs.
No.
I'm just imagining Rimmer's face at seeing Orglobs and just freaking the fuck out.
I hate Orglobs. Yeah, we're renaming all the characters after things. So because Zidane's a pervert, we've renamed him Roshi. Now's our chance. Come on. We can't rename everyone though. Just the
Only the people
playables.
who... Yeah. Well, you can't name anyone who was in Tantalus apart from Zidane.
Tonight, I shall finally see my daughter Cordelia betrothed to Prince Snyder.
I hope he has picnic baskets.
And then Prince Snyder and his fur. Gwahaha.
Yeah, for the purposes of Liz, we're literally giving Baku the voice of Yogi Bear. We're naming all the characters.
Why, my poor Marcus? Hark, lad, no matter how thou dost treasure Cornelia, no matter how deeply she might believe she doth love thee,
You don't have
No.
picnic baskets.
never shall I see her marry a peasant such as thee. You have no picnic baskets. When young window strikes 3, under the axe thou shalt be.
Is there anyone you'd like me to voice?
Is there anyone you'd care to voice?
No, anyone you'd like? I mean, I'd like to voice Necron at the end. I think he is in this game.
Yep, this is the one.
Hello? Who is this? Hold on. Hold on, sorry, yeah. The signal's not great. Who is this?
Furthermore,
Hello?
Oh,
the Princess Garnet. Guys, just improvise.
Sorry, phone call, but, you know, the line was
what's this?
scrambled.
Marcus is Cornelius' lover. Oh, Marcus.
okay, guys, let's keep going.
I still a drummer, you know. Okay, guys, let's keep
Drummer.
going. Ron's still watching after all. Oh, Marcus, I missed you so. I wish it to never leave thy side. Pretty.
See,
I'm gonna give
King
Marcus
Liam,
the Monarch's voice.
thou shouldst give them thy blessing. I'm just gonna punctuate Roshi's sentences with.
I'm for the sake of Marcus, I'm gonna give him the Monarch's voice.
Never.
Can you do a monarch?
Never leave his side, thou sayest.
I'm wondering what would have happened if this ever happened, sort of thing ever happened during one of our performances at Hereward.
Foolish banter, I will not allow it.
Ollie has a perfect Roshi. Oh, thank you.
Cornelia shall marry none other than this man, Prince Snyder. Okay, Rimmer's bad acting.
Married the princess. Me?
Is that not so, Prince Snyder?
I think it sounds like a marvellous idea.
Aye. And this traitorous crew I shall put to death.
Oof! Ow! Too many of them. Run away!
Pray, sweet daughter, come home to the castle. Nay, father, I shan't return. Cornelia, trouble me no more. This wedding is for thine own welfare. Be mindful of that.
Ba 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 bra bra
Not
bra.
if I can help it. Now, my moment of vengeance for my parents and for my love, Cornelia. I shall cut thee down, bastard! No, Cornelia!
Marcus, forgive me. I still love my father. Cornelia. Prithee, forgive my selfishness, father, and spare my sweet Marcus.
Ashika has been.
What
Oh
have
my
I
god,
done?
she does look like that.
What have I done? Am I never to hear
I
her
actually
loving
never
voice
thought
again?
of that.
Am I cursed to never feel her soft touch? Oh, cruel fate,
Marcus!
thou hast robbed me of all that I treasure.
Oh my!
Oh my. That's
This
all.
sure has been splendid!
Now where could Garnet be?
Now where could Garnet be? Why did she have to die?
Boo hoo hoo! Complete annihilation. Guess what we named? Oh yeah. Well, now you can see what we named him. Look
Oh,
out!
Pock and
Run.
Popo.
Fool! I'm out of here. Enjoy the climb back up. Fury! I am a woman.
What?
Turns out, she's dead.
Forgive me.
Princess, leave me alone.
Okay. Okay. I can do that.
Don't come any
Alright.
closer, maggots.
But John's going to disconnect his PS4, so we just could just have Alan and him.
Alright, that should be fine.
Princess got it. Let's get out of here.
Ow, that's hot.
Okay.
Roshi,
What? What
it's
is going on?
time.
Okay, back to the voices. Sorry, it just the plans for tomorrow.
Captain, sir, we await your orders, sir. Well,
Rimmer, don't
probably is
follow
how
me
Rimmer would
anymore.
Mrs. Naruto. I'm afraid I cannot comply. Stubborn as always. Oh. Come on, princess. Let's ditch Sir Rustamot and get out of here.
Stubborn as always.
Princess, wait. Hey, kid, you okay? Yeah, I just tripped, that's all.
Yeah. Sorry, I just tripped us all.
No, that's quite good. Princess, I cannot allow you to go. Seize them at once.
Oh, we're gonna have a fun time, Mr. Tin Can. Now, if I use my fire magic, I can bring you to a boil.
Ah!
That spiral moment there, I thought you were teleporting into a Saiyan dimension then. Why?
Oh,
My fury ends here.
teleportation.
We'll be back in a bit.
Alright, Ollie, kill them all. Spare nobody, not even the children.
I'll tell you where they're not. Safe.
Oh, Sammy says I'm doing a good popo. So now just imagine my mouth going into a smile. Oh, you and I are gonna get on just fine.
Only a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. No, it's not. Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left.
Yes, I have.
Look!
It's only a flesh wound.
How much worse?
You
I'll
liar!
tell you for that.
You what?
Stabilizers confirmed.
Come here.
Good.
What are you gonna do?
Bleed on me? I'm invincible!
You're a
Engine
loony.
room is ready to
The
go.
Black Knight always triumphs. Have a Joe!
They're getting away, you fat bastard!
Oh, and just one more thing. I mean, no, not anything important. You might want to get back onto this, but they're getting away, you fat bastard.
You said that just as they shot at them.
Are you sure the bomb can do... Are you sure that the bomb will do the job well enough, Lord Fraser? Oh, we're talking about one of our most dangerous monsters. There's like no way that cutscenes will totally end this fight. Or it'll sit idly by. Oh, good lord, it's doing a jump... Oh, good lord, it's just doing a jump scare, isn't it? Beatrix, I thought we ordered an actual fucking monster, not a goddamn Five Nights at Freddy's clone.
Ladies, they're getting away!
Oh yeah! We decided she was the red guy from Cow and Chicken.
What's Kuja's voice going to be? Zarbon?
We'll cross
Seems
that bridge when we
appropriate.
get to it.
I'm going to love it when we have to say that he refers to Braun as the Elephant Lady.
We could try Kuja first off as Zarbon and then give him a more
Oh, no.
aggressive name for when he's trans Kuja.
We don't have
perhaps.
enough. We don't have enough MP to solve this problem.
Yeah, we don't have enough MP to summon Bahamut, or his usual get out of kit battle free card.
Please remember me, Rimmer. Oh, why did I have VV attack? Why am I having them attack physically? I'm just not thinking about it.
Oh god, Ollie's adopted my boot.
He's a Canadian.
Careful, Ollie, he might roll double sixes.
Oh my god, what's wrong with their heads? It's okay, sweetie, they're Canadian. Oh.
It's a giant red member berry.
Remember when Final Fantasy didn't have... all the women used to be healing classes? I remember. Remember when black mages were on a different continent in their own village?
Oh, I remember that.
Oh god.
I'm thinking back to that play.
Remember, you can actually have Dagger cure everybody by, when you select people, if you press L1, it will target everything.
You realise if she had blown up the ship, as she was clearly trying to, that would have meant killing the princess.
Yeah.
Not that she cares.
Cross that road when she comes to it.
Wait. They're still alive! No! Half-Lives gets removed!
Really annoyed here.
Fire, Grandma!
I'm not asking you to buy my Girl Scout cookies. I'm telling you to!
But I'm allergic to cookies!
Oh no, they're sinking below the mist. For context,
But I'm
we should
allergic
mention
to Girl Scout cookies.
that in this world, the world is covered by a blanket of mist that airships use to travel over. But the mist also creates monsters.
So it's a double-edged sword. Do we want to be able to get down the streets to watch that play, or do but at the same cost of, having things that will devour our flesh.
Well, nobody chose to create the mist. It was always there.
Well, actually, the plot later will determine we destroy the mist, but there we go.
I'm thinking back to that. I'm thinking back to that theatre performance, and I'm wondering what would Ewan have done if something like that happened during the Hereward performances? That's gonna bother me all night.
Garnet, I never imagined you'd do such a thing. Perhaps you're not a helpless girl anymore. Thorn! Thorn! Is our little experiment ready? Yes, Your Majesty, it is combat ready. Easily terminate. Are they alive? What's the matter, Gas? They have fell up! Oh, I love. Sorry. Okay, apparently. I had a flashback of my favourite Sam memory. Ooh, please share.
If you must.
Yeah.
If you must.
Oh, don't be so miserable, Jack.
Aw, thank you. I'm glad there's so many good favourite memories. The fact you had a flashback makes me worry.
I remember the one.
The only flashback memory I've got of you, Sam, is when
just how like to crash in this forest.
Yes.
It's gonna get
I
interesting.
don't have tits. Sam 2018. Oh god, yes.
Was that English lesson where I said "Hadley ho, neighbourino," and you said "Drop dead, Flanders." That's the earliest memory I can recount of you. I also thought back then you hated me.
I hated everybody, but it wasn't a personal thing.
I think that's probably why I thought we'd get on, because I hated everyone as well.
It was very easy to hate people.
Oh yes, it still is.
People,
well,
yeah,
anyway.
I've been around those people before. Fucking bastards.
That's not very fair, Roy. I mean, have you met all of them? I've met enough of them.
Damn Earthlings, they ruined Earth.
You'd probably love the new Street Fighter character then. Imagine Abe Lincoln, but he can fire at people and has an obsession of calling himself the President of Earth and talks like an old-fashioned Englishman. I'm serious. Look this character up. His name's G, and he talks just like, Abe Lincoln used to.
I didn't jump off. I got thrown out from the impact.
Do a flip. The active time event. Napa Smash. Oh, and apparently I'm not allowed to do the red guy impressions now because the screaming parts make Liz's head hurt.
I'll take over then.
Yeah, so Ian's probably going to have to do the red guy stuff now.
I could try it.
I'm so glad that...
Oh no! ABC gum! Already been chewed! No!
I just love the thing where he's just got like a... He's got a... Tic-tac-toe, what they keep losing my first battleship, all because it's always ladies first and there's only one place you can stick a ship.
Pointless game.
What about the cow and chicken one? Remember when the red guy was for some reason Cleopatra and she was being chased by asps?
That was I Am Weasel, not Cow and Chicken.
Yeah, still, it might as well have been the same show.
True, pretty much.
Hello there, have you met my asps? Really nice once you get to know them. Now let's go off and play tic-tac-toe, one in a row.
Yeah.
evil forest.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You want to
We
talk
don't know that.
pointless games? Yesterday, I came up with the idea of a game where you try and create your own comedic torture method. You know, like the kind you get in sitcoms, like the.
I honestly think, Jack, you'd probably enjoy the insult simulator on PS4.
Probably not. But wouldn't
That's
or would?
great.
It is. I love it.
Would or would
Even
not?
if the insults don't make sense a lot of the time.
Oh, I remember this creature.
Do you know the way? Oh God, it's a Ugandan plant.
It is not gay in Zimbabwe.
Oh shit, it's using tentacles and shit. And Zidane has gone Super Saiyan.
Yep.
And it's got Popo.
Holy crap on a Popo. Oh yeah, Ollie, did you equip the Mage Masher?
I did.
Good, just checking. Find a way, find a way.
I found the queen.
Oh God, when Sonic pretended to be Ugandan Knuckles and kept sniffing Sally.
Yeah.
It just the way you wrote that, the last thing I remember thinking of is when she's on top of him punching Sonic and screaming, I hate you, and I want you to die. Oh shit, don't use Tidal Flame, use Free Energy. You don't want to kill Garnet.
Why not?
Because the game will have to go through this shit again. Oh shit, it's absorbing her health. We might need to give her a potion.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see this fight end when I was at my friend's house watching this. Well, and if I remember correctly, captured Vivi, not the princess.
Oh, find a way.
So let's go find her at once. Oh, no, you were right. There was another one.
Oh, and it's got Vivi, just as I thought it would.
Holy shit, the BBC actually published a positive story about Scotland. Dear God.
Stranger things have happened.
It's usually an accident. They usually don't like to report anything good in Scotland at all. But they've gone, oh my God, look at this. Scotland's economic growth has outstripped the rest of the UK.
I wonder how Chris Barry would do as a member of the Kingsguard on Game of Thrones.
Oh, speaking of Game of Thrones, my sister has actually started watching it for the first time.
Oh,
Right.
my sympathies.
Well done to her. Well done. It only took her, a couple of years.
At this point, I'm not entirely considering it a big deal. I pretty much said
my sister is behind with everything. It took her, several years to even watch Breaking Bad.
I pretty much said my piece on the new season to the actors I met in London. Rory McCann, I said, I hope you make it to the end. The Vladimir, who plays the Night King, I told him I hope you win. And I didn't get any chance to say anything to Ramsay because he had a bodyguard who was rather rushing me a bit. I like it when they bring bodyguards.
Sometimes they have to. These conventions and places carry very crazy fans. You might want to give a...
Yeah,
thing.
I told Steiner to get on that. Sorry,
Doesn't mean we
Riddler.
have to assume everyone's like those crazy fans.
Well,
Yeah,
for
but the problem is
security
these
reasons,
crazy-
they do have to, because you never
Again,
know which
crazy
ones
fans.
are. I don't like it either, but
You know, I play by the rules. We shouldn't.
I know you would, but not everyone.
Oh.
Everyone will. Keep in mind, there's crazy fans who like collect pieces of the actors they like's hair. It's called erotomania. It's where they obsess over the actor themselves and everything they do, and sometimes they can get to the point where they actually start to harm the person who they claim to really care for.
there are people who can't separate actors from characters. Jack Gleason needed protection occasionally. Joffrey, by the way, that's Jack Gleason. Joffrey.
Apparently he gave up acting.
Yes, he did.
Well, apparently
Oh,
he was
speaking of
always
people-
planning to, though. So,
Apparently, I've heard some interesting stories that apparently Enzo Amore is officially retired. By the way, before I forget.
huh.
Yeah, he's
Him
done with
and
wrestling
his
completely.
consensual penis.
Yeah, he threw his shoes. He threw his wrestling boots over a power line. Apparently,
Right.
saying he's officially done with wrestling now. Because he says he can make more money being a wannabe rapper.
Really?
Yeah,
So
you've seen his.
about-
Surely you've seen his thing about him and his consensual penis.
Yeah, that was the joke I made earlier.
It's the word wannabe. I mean, that sounds wannabe.
Because he's not very good.
Wannabe anything kind of makes kind of says something about wrestling.
Well, the thing is, he was never a good wrestler to begin with. He never had any training. I mean, the guy broke his own leg trying to do an arm drag.
An arm drag.
He tried to do an arm drag or an arm bar with someone in training, and he broke his own leg. He was extremely clumsy. He refused to get proper training before he signed with the WWE, and he had no idea he had no idea about the history. He would lie to people about his knowledge or his background. Like, he didn't know anything about Dusty Rhodes, even though he claimed he was the Dusty Rhodes' biggest fan, but had no idea what the Midnight Rider was.
Well, that's wrestling for you, I guess.
And then backstage, they'd fuck around with him, like, because they knew he knew nothing about wrestling, so they'd basically lie to him and he'd believe it.
What,
But
like
he
Wim-
mostly
When I heard
injured
about
himself.
When I heard about Anvil again, it hit me again how everyone is just aging. I still think the 90s were 10 years ago. I still think
does
that
hit-
sometimes.
Well, it does. You've got to remember as well that the problem with Anvil was he wasn't doing very well towards the end. He had cocaine problems. He was stealing from people. You know, he was actually breaking into houses and stuff. He was in a very, very bad position in the last few years of his life.
The way you worded that, Zam, I thought you got hit by an anvil then. I'm going to say, did you recover from the headache?
It does feel like that though, with Jim gone, and now I think that's literally just Brett left.
I get it. Monsters born out of this mess are crawling everywhere.
Did they mess around with him like that Wimp Lo character from Kung Pao? We have purposely trained him wrong, as a joke.
Yeah, but what are we going to do about the wounded? How are you going to carry all of them? Trust me, we go out now and we all get wasted.
Sounds alright
That
to
does
me.
actually sound like a good idea. Go out and get
My boys
wasted.
before the princess, it's too bad.
I gotta get up and work tomorrow, I ain't getting wasted.
Oh, Jack, I should warn
We're
you,
gonna
if you're
stick
coming
until
to
everyone
Alcon,
covers.
Seb has made it his mission to get you drunk.
You better not step one foot outside the ship, you got that?
He is perfectly welcome to try, but that is really all he will do. Try.
You're free to leave the band
Unless, of
anytime.
course, he's above forcing it down my throat, but then again,
I got nothing else to say. I don't agree with
Again,
you.
I always have
You're
the
free to
option
leave the
of just
band
not take my
anytime.
Mandalorian helmet off. How will he do it then? wish you hadn't told him I was going, Ollie.
Yeah, that
Wanted
probably
to
would have been. Sorry about that.
Alright.
Oh, I like this background music. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX has some of the best background music in the series, I think.
It's pretty much my first Final Fantasy game. I didn't play it, but I enjoyed what I was witnessing.
Plants that attack people, I guess they don't call it Evil Forest for nothing. Oh, he said, I'm so glad my symbols survived the crash. At least his symbols survived intact. Not even his symbols survived intact. Where'd everybody go? Oh, Ruby. And what am I supposed to do now? They left Ruby behind.
Meh.
Mr. Lister's guitar.
That's just creepy. What is with
What,
that
that he
guy?
keeps a doll of the princess?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is creepy.
I don't think it's gonna be Lister until you use the word smeg.
But how would you do that, Hall?
Well, how'd you do that, Hall?
The story is not gripping me. I am in a state of ungrippedness. I am smegging ungripped. Shut the smeg up.
Don't you want to hear the Risk story?
That's what I've been trying to tell you for the past 15 hours.
Cat, can you talk to him? What?
For all you know, I jammed the dice up his nostrils, headbutted him, and they popped out of his ears.
Okay then. What happened next?
I rolled a 5 and a 2. It's exactly the same as the dull bit.
I loved the Wax World episode.
I love the look on Crichton's face when Rimmer said, "Over to you, Crichton." You could tell he doesn't want any part of this insane scheme, but he's got no choice. Poor sod.
Yeah, it is kind of sad that he's kind of just stuck doing whatever Rimmer tells him, even when he knows that what Rimmer wants him to do is completely insane. No pleasing some people. Let's just go. There's no reason to stay here. Oh, come on, shouldn't we stay here and...
Bask in the glow of victory?
You Rimmer. He'll be down in a few days. Anyone fancy a Vindaloo?
There's Colonel Lieutenant Mother Teresa. She's a soldier now.
You've taken a group of pacifists and holy men and turned them into the Dirty Dozen. I'm not going to let you do it. If you can talk them into this, then I can talk them out. I would have liked to have seen Lister do that. It's a terrible shame Presley locked them up. I would have really liked to have seen. I would have really liked to have seen him undo the damage Rimmer had done.
Don't you see? The evil that plagued this planet is now gone.
No, it isn't, pal. You're still here.
I loved that bit. No, it isn't. You're still here.
And now they can happily decompose in a land of freedom. You smeghead. That's Winnie the Pooh. He's refusing a blindfold.
Dear time, Winnie the Pooh to the stake.
That's something no one should ever have to see.
Huh. Po-po!
I guess that's something you should probably say every time he casts a spell.
Oh, look at that. A woman who doesn't know any better. What are the odds? To be fair, I didn't know there was a planet Namek. Oh, look. A woman who doesn't know any better. What are the odds? Damn it, I walked right into that one.
Everything alright, Sam?
Nicole's just being... well, she's making things difficult for herself. Like, she's latching on and everything, but she's kind of throwing a tantrum while it's going on. So it's harder for her to latch on to anything.
I got some pepper for you. You like pepper?
I don't think I know what to do in this situation, so...
It's fine, she's probably gassy. It's okay, Hokan. She just needs to be lifted up and burped, that's all.
Oh, that's alright.
Yeah.
Go talk to the boss.
For as long as I can remember, I've always had this aversion to infants crying.
Oh, baby Nicole.
I wonder if that's something to do with the fact that I... Nah, no, that's not right. No, can't be it.
Oh.
Ozan says we definitely need to play this part of the stream back to Nicole when she gets a little older and ask her what she was saying.
You just want her to say, "Wah wah, baby, Nikki want milk."
There's a Blackadder impression I could
Oh
probably...
yeah, but that's the point. Never call her Nikki in front of Liz. She hates that. Liz hates that name.
There's a Blackadder impression I could throw in there, but I'm not going
Took you long enough. I fell asleep, damn it. So you're leaving, eh? Didn't I ask you why? Can't blame you though, she's damn beautiful. I guess that's reason enough. Well, I hope you're ready, because I'm gonna bust you up for breaking the rules.
When she grows up, Sam, are you going to do impressions of Nursey?
Okay, get your butt over to the cargo room.
I'm gonna do impressions of what? No, I'm not gonna do impressions of Nursey when she's older.
When you was a little baby. Shut up, Nursey.
Hey, baby girl, you're focusing on Daddy. Hey.
I ain't holding back. Now surrender your picnic basket.
Even my own father wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Your father could never tell the difference, sir. He's mad. No, it's all down to shouting.
Brrr.
Meh.
You're late! Where'd you have to go for it? India!
I love him just being violent to the brink. I barely touched him. No, you hit him like this. Whereas I merely hit him like this.
You only put 2 seasons of Blackadder at a time on Netflix. It's so
I know,
annoying.
that's why I have the box set of all of them.
Me too. I just can't be asked to put them on.
We should.
Yes, you should. It's a great series.
It is. I should. You won't. Are you going to let me show a bottom then?
Oh.
Blackadder's only. Blackadder.
But Richie and Eddie's kind of what me and Ollie were like when I was pretty much living with him.
Which is why it's a no.
Good retort.
Well, Blackadder's only
Oh,
worth
come
watching
on.
from 2
Please don't
to...
understand why I think about hitting Ollie with a frying pan.
Well, that's completely understandable, Sam. I mean, he's got one of those heads you just feel like hitting. I subsided those thoughts just by using him as an armrest.
Oh, we all think about hurting each other. I mean, Jack, when we were at college, I thought about sticking your head in the fridge and slamming the door.
You wouldn't believe the number of violent things I wish to inflict it upon you, Sam, back in those days.
Yeah, well.
Most of which involved a wooden spoon and a very large claw.
Aw. Well, at least you're getting creative.
Oh, I was always creative.
Are we the young ones now?
Back in those days, I felt like going back in time and stopping Greece by stabbing John Travolta in the back with a katana.
Well, that's
We
not gonna
really
stop
should. Yeah,
Greece.
John Travolta definitely disappearing wouldn't have been a bad thing.
Well, he wouldn't have been in Pulp Fiction, which would have been unfortunate.
That would have been unfortunate, and Ollie wouldn't have bought that really cool wallet when we were in Coventry saying "bad motherfucker."
Admittedly,
Yeah,
they
but-
probably could have been able to replace him, but he did well in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, in Pulp Fiction he was pretty good.
Jules, you give that Nimrod $1,500 and I swear I'll shoot him on general principle.
I ain't gonna do a goddamn thing. Shut the
love that.
fuck up.
I love that a
You're
lot.
not,
General
guys, you're not
principle.
thinking big. You're not... To eradicate Greece, you need to kill the person who wrote it.
That's true.
These days I thought to myself, if I was to go back in time, I'd buy something that would be priceless now while it's cheap. And then bring it back here and sell it for millions. You know, like Action Comics or something.
If anything should happen to the princess, I'll have your head. You're going on the report, Milado.
You?
That is pretty much what this is.
Mind you,
You're
would
going
they
on
see-
report, Squire.
Adalbert Rimmer. It's not too far removed from Arnold, is it?
Well, he doesn't say marvellous.
Look, this has nothing to do with Tantalus. It's something I decided to do on my own. I won't
He didn't
hesitate to
describe
kill you.
himself as a rough and tumble military veteran who you do not want to get on the wrong side of.
No, you're not.
It may be difficult with just the two of us, but we should seek Master Popo's help as well.
You see why I wanted to call him Bait?
Oh, God.
Oh dear.
You fool. I don't want to
We
get
should
him
seek
involved.
Master Bait's help.
It's a Captain Pugwash joke.
Captain Bloody Pugwash.
Roger the cabin boy.
Oh
God.
God! Oh God! I remember that. Yes, all of these were things.
That was a kid's show.
Oh, I know. A little boy alone on a ship with a bunch of grown male pirates. I don't see anything wrong there.
Here's another, not comedy, but a voice acting venture that I thought might be fun to do one day. I just basically, over the last week, well, I've got deadlines coming up, so naturally I just binge-watched the entire series of Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds.
Right.
But, you see, 4Kids didn't dub the last 20 or so episodes of it, for some reason.
So you want us to voice act the episodes, the last few episodes of 5Ds?
I thought it might be fun to do if you were on board.
They also didn't do GX. That might be interesting as well. Mind you, who of us could do Yugi?
Did they dub the entirety of any series? Apart from the original one?
Well, do you count Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 as a part of the original because it's the same characters?
I do not.
Do you count
It's a shame.
Pokemon?
Sorry.
No, let's not count Pokemon. Well, they haven't dubbed every episode of every season I've watched. I pretty much stopped watching after 5Ds. I couldn't really connect with Zexal. Is it Zexal next?
Yeah. I mean, in 5D, you could tell there was supposed to be more, but I think for legal reasons and because they wanted to get on with Zexal, they just didn't. So, like, there's a really unconvincing edit of the thing, sort of like a big upside down castle kind of thing, just disappearing, and Yusei says, so the world in the future was safe forever. And then it just ends. And it's like, that's the end. Everything's safe forever. There's no more. That's the end of the series. It bloody is.
They pretty much ended it similarly with Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Jaden disappears somewhere in the land where monsters are real and never came back. That's an ending for you.
Did someone say that?
I don't know. I've been trying to forget about that ending. Yeah, really, if you want to dub the new dub some Yu-Gi-Oh! Seasons, I'm alright. I'm on board with that.
Yes,
Jack,
what is it you say?
I have something to tell you.
What is it you say?
I came.
What?
To the city.
Oh!
But I did orgasm.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
I have a serious medical condition. Riding a motorcycle constantly for 20 years has caused me to develop a kind of hair trigger down there. Literally anything can set it off. Like the sound of my voice. No, that is one of the things that doesn't do that for me.
That's an abridged series, I assume.
Well,
Yeah.
Little Karibo occasionally did like little skits.
Better keep your eyes peeled. I'm counting on you to find the princess.
Yeah. Although, I'm going to say something that's probably an unpopular opinion. The 4Kids version of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is way better than the original version.
Oh wow.
I haven't seen the original version, so I really can't argue with that.
I've been watching the original version, or bits of it, to compare differences. Like, Mai's name becomes Mai Kujaku. It's not even a pun. Taya is now Anzu Misaki. Joey is now Katsuya Jonochi. Oh, and there's no Shadow Realm, you just die.
I suppose I'll always connect with the 4Kids one better because they used cards which are in the card game which I played. I was able to relate to that more.
I was never that concerned with the card game, but
It's
there are
series
some
about
parts. It's a series about the power of friendship and fighting for what you believe in. The card game is incidental.
It's a bloody card game!
The card game is just the means by which that message is delivered. Okay.
It makes me feel like that Rolling Stones character is on The Simpsons. They're bloody card!
Evil Forest then call it a stream, or is this going to be
Well,
it?
we are approaching the 2-hour mark, and it is nearly 10, so I reckon we should probably call it here.
I would
I
like to call
reckon.
it here as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe. Or don't. Bye.